Welcome to The Digital Edge by Mark F. Simmons. The video series that focuses on the tips, tricks, and stories related to search, social, and analytics. Aimed at bringing small business owners and startups closer to the digital edge.
Welcome back to The Digital Edge. I'm Mark Simmons, and in this video, I discuss how you use web analytics to measure performance and make smarter decisions based off of data and not hunches. Let's begin by discussing what web analytics actually is. When a visitor comes to your site, your server is going to capture their information, including their IP address, how much time they spend on the site, and which pages of your site they visit. All this information is captured in a very raw report that you really need to be an IT specialist to understand. It's not going to be very useful to the normal person. So an entire industry spawned up to solve this problem. The major companies in the industry are Adobe with their Omniture product, Google with Google Analytics, and WebTrends. Those are three of the most popular web analytics software packages. Now there's a big difference between the three. Omniture will run you over $100,000 to set up and implement. WebTrends, more in the 4 digits, but Google Analytics is free and thus widely used by the masses. The best thing about Google Analytics is it's extremely robust and powerful, and a lot of large companies that you might not think would use free software use Google Analytics successfully and efficiently. Now that we have an understanding of what web analytics does at a very basic level, let's talk about getting set up so that you can start tracking your marketing campaigns. Go to analytics.google.com and sign up for an account using your Google ID. You'll get a UA number, or a universal account number, that identifies your site with Google's servers so that the information is synced up. Now, depending on whether you have a content management system or a static HTML site is going to dictate the next step. If you have a content management system like WordPress or Joomla, you can simply install a plugin, add in your ID number, and it will automatically insert the code on the pages whenever someone loads the site. If you have a static HTML page, you'll have to manually enter the code on every page. Be careful when making changes to your site. Often code gets cut off and it won't track properly. Also, when you're adding new pages to your site, you have to make sure you add the code to all new pages. Now that you have the code installed, it usually takes Google around 24 to 36 hours to start collecting data. Now comes the fun part. You can sift through these reports to see where people came from geographically, where they came from as far as traffic sources. Did they come from organic searches? Did they come from Facebook or from LinkedIn? Or maybe it was a news site that you had a press release in. You'll be able to see all of this information, how much time they spend on the site, which pages they frequent, how many pages they view during a session. All of this can be used to make decisions on how effective your marketing actually is. Now, if you have tangible conversions such as leads, newsletter signups, and sales, such as in e-commerce, you can also set up goals and e-commerce tracking to collect that data. Now you can see at a very important level where your marketing efforts are ending up. Are you successful in your efforts, or are some of your initiatives failing? This will give you that information that you need so that you can then shift budget to what's working and take budget away from what's not working. I'm not going into much detail in this video, but there are several ways that you can slice and dice the data to get more useful insights. The important thing is to understand that measurement is important, and using all of this information to your advantage is only going to make you more money in your endeavor. I hope you found this useful, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.